She said that she would prefer a broken neck to another broken heart. Broken parts lit in the night sky like stars. And I said, remember, even the beauty of birth leaves its own stars. And know that you will find your home right where you are. She said, I know it sounds cliche, but I really am just waiting to exhale. Just waiting to breathe easy, just waiting to inhale. She ain't waiting for no perfect man. She's not holding out for Denzel. She's just looking for a real man. She said most of the realists were in graves or in jails. Just a real man, even a flawed man that means well. And actually, I'm going to take a little PSA announcement in the middle of this. Because in this poem, I'm talking about there's a problem in America, and particularly Black America, where there is a well-organized, well-funded, politically powerful campaign to imprison Black men and to otherwise incapacitate them. And what this does is it breaks families. And breaking families breaks women. And breaking women breaks children. So there is I was going to say a ripple effect, but it's more tsunami effect on the Black community in America by various means. And maybe we'll talk about more what that is here. So what was I saying? She's not holding out for Denzel, she's just looking for a real man. But most of the realists were in graves or in jails. Just a real man, even a flawed man that means well. An upright brother. But she's just left with low down brothers, homo thugs, and down low brothers. And it took her some time with herself to discover that having love is even more important than having a lover. But what I'm going to say, that it's going to be okay, but it may not be. It may be hard and ugly, difficult, complicated, rough and bloody. And I said, so many women are struggling. She said, yeah, I'd like a man to kiss me. I'd like a man to hug me, but he's got to truly love before he can truly love me. I said, I feel you. She said, nah. She said, you're not feeling me. She said, we are women bringing up seeds. Our own sons grow up thinking love is a disease. Ducking and dodging real relationships is just learn to take what they please. And they treat pregnancy like an STD. If the test comes back positive, it's a negative. And there are ghosts in the street, drove in the wind. Only a moment is spent, and those moments are brief. Our sons' role models are rolling stones, unknown or deceased. So in this Cold War, they find warmth with men holding the heat. And I said, there's got to be a change. She said, yeah, it's got to be more than poems on TV. So I feel you. She asked me how I survived. I said, by Allah, it's my mother. Otherwise, I would have been dead, crazy, and institutionalized. And often I wish I could properly apologize for not really being able to thank you for giving me life. She always kept us in the good neighborhoods, even though she couldn't keep on the lights. So we could go to the best schools, learn to read and to write. And sometimes she'd be so broke in the store, she would have to choose between the beans and the rice. So sometimes she would put ketchup on her navy beans so it wouldn't seem like we get the same thing every night. 2 jobs during the day and 1 at night. And the struggle that I saw her endure, I never want to see my wife. So I know that being a man is more than being male, and I'm focused on doing it right. But when I think about my childhood, I don't think about poverty. I remember how she kissed me, taught me, hugged me, loved me, and I know you prefer a broken neck to another broken heart. Broken parts that lit the night sky like stars. But remember, even the beauty of birth leaves its own stars. And know that you will find your home right where you are. We will find our home right where we are.